welcome back to Cantuti Plans. This is Carmen. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Here in my channel, I show you guys how I functionally and decoratively plan my planner spreads for the weeks and for the months. Today, I'm going to be planning in my classic vertical happy planner that I use as my catch-all planner for the week of April 15th through the 21st. So let's go ahead and get to planning. All right, guys, this is a busy week. I do have some people coming to do some repairs to the house, so we are going to be super busy. What is it? The 18th, 19th, and 20th. It's going to be a 3-day job. Can y'all believe it? It's crazy. So anyhow, we are planning for that. We had to get our personal belongings put away somewhere while they work on the repair. And so we're working on that. And I'm going to start, actually, instead of with the decorative stuff, I'm going to start with the functional boxes, just because it is a very busy week and I just don't want to miss any of the things we have to do alongside with that. So my color scheme is going to consist of orange, yellow, and let me take one look, and pink. So I'm actually looking for a long box in those colors. So I'm looking at orange. I don't have orange. Let's see if I have anything in the yellow. This is, by the way, I don't know if I told y'all, this is the Mojo Jojo Plans Rainbow Boxes sticker book. The 3 colors that I need are in this book, so that saves some time. Actually, I'm going to skip over to the back here. So I don't have a long box, but I do remember seeing, I don't know if it was in the orange or in the yellow, that I had lined boxes like this size. So I can combine 2 of those to make one if I needed to. So something like this. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to take these out. So how are you guys doing this week? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're happy and that you're healthy and that everything is going well for you. What I am doing right now is just kind of cutting one part of the box so that I can then connect it with another box. I'm getting kind of low on my functional box supply, but I told myself that this year one of the things I wanted to do is to do a de-stash in my supplies, but do the de-stash myself, meaning not buy new stuff, like new stickers, unless they're unique. Not so much just unique, but that they are a one kind of sticker. So for example, refills like this, they're not necessarily important in the sense of I can still plan without them. It's just I have to get creative. Maybe sometimes you use mild liners and things like that. I was gonna do lines, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and have it work like this. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is I want to put boxes with lines if I can, or I don't know if this one has checklists. Yeah, this book doesn't have checklists, but either a checklist or a box for every day. So since I already have the orange, let me see if I have any lined yellow boxes, but the small kind like this. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think I had mentioned in my channel previously that, yeah, like we've just been needing to get a lot of things repaired here in the new house, and it's kind of a bummer. It like really is a big inconvenience because sometimes, you know, you go in buying a new home because you say, well, if it's a new build, then we shouldn't be having big problems. But then like things like this happen, and it's just kind of discouraging, to be honest. I don't really like having to do this. It feels like we're doing renovations on like an existing home that wasn't a new build. And so I really don't care for that, but I mean, it is what it is, right? Okay. since we're chatting here while we're planning, how many of you guys have ever had to do either like a remodel or a big repair in your home? And when things like that were going on, how did you manage the stress of it all? And what I mean by that is, you know, having to be out of the house for a few days, or just, you know, the mess that probably is left behind with that kind of thing, and just stuff like that. How do y'all deal with that? Or how did y'all deal with that? Okay, now we're moving on to this side. I hope I don't run out of this color box. I think I am. Oh, no, I still have a few of them left here. Okay, so what was I doing on this side? The bottom. So I'm going to do, maybe start at the bottom here as well. No, do like a middle. Hold on, I think I'm doing this off camera and y'all can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so kind of like middle here, like, I say I try not to do this, but I do it all the time, even though I'm not really thinking about it. I think that's just kind of how my mind plans, but I do break up the boxes in my vertical as like morning, afternoon, and evening. Sounds just like my husband just got a package he was waiting for, so I'm gonna go ahead and go get that. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, we're ready to continue. And so I was on orange. Now I'm going to bring in a yellow. And then an orange box, a double box. Hopefully I have some, which it looks like I don't have one here with the lines, but maybe I have one that's plain. Okay. Okay, so we got a box for every day. So we're going to put this to the side. I may still need it, but right now, now that we got some function for every day, I'm going to come in with the deco, which I'm going to be using the Hello Spring sticker book from Live Love Posh. And I'm using, let's see here, this really pretty theme. It's like honeybees and the little honeycombs, but in orange, yellow, and that pink. So let's go ahead and get some of this on the page. So this is a double sheet, and then this is another design in the same color scheme. So I have florals and then this honey stuff to work with. So let me see what I'm going to want to do here. I want to work on this side first. So let's go ahead and use this sticker. It looks like it would go here on the left. It's already kind of pre-cut that way. All right, so let's see here. Okay, that's the best I can do. So we've got the honeycomb. So then we need to bring in the bees. One bee kind of coming up to it, and then another one coming down to it. Ah. So, but yeah, I'm kind of stressing out. We're just gonna be having a lot of stuff going on. I need to put lines here. Now, what I was thinking is using a stencil, just because I'm not gonna be able to get the spacing right. Okay, so we're gonna do like this. I'm just not going to put the boxes. I just need the lines. Basically, I'm using the stencil so I can get even spacing. Okay. All right, so that's, I'm gonna leave the stencil out, and now that everything here has lines, I'm going to go ahead and keep going with the deco. Okay, I really like this rainbow. I want to get it in here. Get it in. Now I'm gonna try to position it to where I do cut out part of it, but only the part that's like white, you know what I mean? Like that white edging on it. Okay. And maybe a couple of butterflies. I don't really like butterflies that much, but if they're small, I think I can handle it, so. Oh, and then there's this quote, which is super fitting, right? To be happy. I am going to have to remember that this week because I am not going to be happy with all the renovation stuff going on. I'm just not looking forward to all the mess that's going to be left behind. Now that we got these elements in there, I want to try to come over here and get some florals on the page. So like, for example, we want to get more of that pink on here. So maybe doing something like this. I need my tweezers because I can't see over my hands, so I don't know when I'm covering up something or not. Okay, now we can see a little better, at least I can, and then there we go. I think that's it for this side. I'll come back if I feel like I need to put a little something more. Let me get this one to the side here, and now that I'm on this page, I do want to add this big honeycomb. Oops, oh, it tore, but that was me. It was because of the way I lifted it. Okay, so this one's meant for a corner. Perfect. I'll put it here as best and as straight as I can. All right, so it looks like I'm covering some of this, but I want to leave the quote there. So let me do some X-Acto knife cutting here. Because really, we just need to get rid of this part that's just the white edging. And once we do that, the quote is actually just fine. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna get some florals on the page as well. Get this big one here. And let's try to do like this. We don't, if we cut out some of the yellow and orange, that's okay, because we have a lot of the yellow and orange on the page because of the boxes. So yeah, I'm not too bummed out if they don't make it onto the spread right there. I just was really hoping to get more of that pink, which we did. Okay, and then where can we put this? I don't want to cover the quote though. Okay, we're going to leave this pending. And then let's get the stencil back, and we're going to add the lines here. Let me see. How did I do the other one? I'm trying to remember. Okay, I believe it was like this, and then we just did up until where the color of the box appears. Looks like I'm gonna be needing to do this a lot more now, since a lot of my boxes don't have lines, but it's okay. Okay, now doing this one, same thing. Now I'm using this Muji pen because it's very thin and I don't want the lines to be very thick. So using a thin pen of your choice would probably be a good idea if you're trying to do something like this. And then for this one, I'll just leave it as is because the long box on the opposite side also doesn't have lines, so it can kind of balance out. Okay, let's go back up here. We can do another rainbow, or no, we'll do these photos. Aren't these cute? Okay, like that. And we can do more of the bees. Let me see, there's one more bee left on this page. So this one, he'll be going like this. And then I do have some butterflies still. This one can be coming off the page like that, or coming off the florals like this. Okay, let's see if I can do this little rainbow here. Do it somewhere here. You can just do it off the page like this, and I can cut what kind of comes off the page a little bit. Ooh. I think it's fun. It adds a little something to the spread. And cut off this little part too. And then we have this set of 3 butterflies here, and they can be here. I think that would be nice. And then I think that's it for this side. Let me bring the other one back. Okay, here we can do this. Try to use a little bit more of these on the sheet. Okay. I think I need to bring more florals though. I'm like hitting it hard with the bumblebee theme. I do need to bring some of the florals in, so that's what I will look for right now. Go back to the floral page here. Not only a single floral, but here we have this one, and I know back here it had some greens, so we can do that. Add the green to here. And they can be placed here. Try to put this one in. Do like something like that. We don't take the functionality out, but we can add a little more color. Also, since it is a busy week, I don't want to overwhelm myself with too much on the page, because I think that would probably kind of give me some anxiety. So I do have to be mindful of not putting too much on the page. Looks pretty good. And then I think what else I'm going to put is this little leftover kind of green, and put that in here as well. Ooh, wait. Put it this way, so it doesn't cover up any of the functional box color there, but it does seem decorative. Let me move this sticker book to the side so I can take a look at what's going on here. Now things are looking good, but I do need some bullet points, and that functional box book that I was using doesn't have any, but you guys know I always have extras, so let me pull this out and see what I can use from here. Which colors? Thought I had orange, but I guess I don't. Let's pull in the yellows then. Last week was a trash and recycle week. This week is only trash, so it works perfectly, and I'm going to use these yellows right here. I know it's not the same yellow, but it does help pop out so that I can remember that. This is going to be interesting because this is going to be the first day of the renovation, so I don't know how I'm going to pull all that, but we'll see. Okay, and it looks almost ready. I am going to go get my crocodile punch because I did cover up this hole with the sticker, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with my crocodile punch, so we're going to take care of that quickly. All right, so we got the hole back in there, and now I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the spread and see. Oh, I do need to clean up some of the bottom here. Forgot. Oops. That's why it's always important to kind of take another look at your spread before you're done, just because sometimes you miss little things like that. I forgot I need to punch a hole here too. All right, let's get that going. Okay. All right. right, I think now we're ready. Now the spread is ready for a week of catch-all planning. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys click the like, subscribe, and notification button so that you can be notified of my future videos. Thank you so much for your support, and I can't wait to see you guys all in the next one. Bye!